Hello, Year 4s, and welcome to your next comprehension lesson. We are still reading our Ancient Rome non-fiction book, and in today's lesson, we are going to be learning about the Colosseum. So we have already learned a bit about the Colosseum from our topic, from our history, and we were learning a little bit about it. So this is actually a picture of what the Colosseum would have looked like when it was being built. And we are obviously then going to learn a little bit more about it. So we're going to start with the big passage on the left-hand side, and then I will read the smaller passages and then the little bits of information that come off the picture as well. So the Colosseum. The Colosseum in Rome is a marvel of engineering. Opened by Emperor Titus in 80 CE, it provided seating for 50,000 spectators. The arched vaults on the ground floor formed 80 entrances so that the visitors could enter and leave quickly. A huge canvas awning could be stretched over the top to provide shade from the sun, and a massive iron chandelier lit up the arena at night. The Romans flocked to the Colosseum to watch trained fighters called gladiators fight to the death. These games were paid for by the emperors and other important Romans who wanted to win popularity with the people. So, blood and sand. The arena was covered in sand to soak up the spilt blood. Beneath it was a maze of cells and passages. When it was time to fight, the men and animals were brought up in lifts and released through trap doors. Sea battle. It was once thought that gladiators fought sea battles on water in the arena. The event is imagined here by the 18th century artist, but is no longer believed to be true. And that could partly be due to the fact that the picture on the left is actually what it looked like, or it looks like now. And you can see that obviously there isn't anything over the top. So they imagined that there were sea battles that people then watched from their seats. Right, if we are reading some of the little bits of information. So around the top here, it says masts for the cables which held the awning were found at the top there. The ruined Colosseum has long been a favorite subject for artists. We are going down, we are on this one. The weight of the seating was carried on the arches. The seats nearest the front were reserved for the wealthy because they got a better view of what was happening in the Colosseum and on the sand and in the arena. The maze of corridors and cells and machinery beneath the arena. So remember what they said was they believed that the animals and the gladiators were underneath, and then they were brought up to the top when it was their time to fight. And then we've got this bit here that says the outside was decorated with fine statues. So in the archways, there were fine statues that were sculpted and placed there. Okay, let's move on to our questions. So what does the word marvel mean in this sentence? The Colosseum in Rome is a marvel of engineering. What do you think the word marvel means? And you need to tick one. It means a wonder, a complicated, a mass, or a load. So choose one. Your next question says, number these facts from 1 to 5 in the order in which they were found in the paragraph. The first one has been done for you. So 1, the Colosseum was opened by Emperor Titus in 80 CE. That's got our number 1. If we read the rest from top to bottom, a canvas awning stretched over the top to provide shade. It provided seating for 50,000 spectators. There were 80 entrances. Romans flocked to the Colosseum to watch gladiators fight to the death. Then if we look at number 3, which section of the extract explains what ran beneath the arena? and I want you to write the name of the section there. Gladiators fighting to the death could be best described as, and you need to tick 1, a battle for their freedom, a way for the important Romans to win popularity with the people, something for people to watch, or a daily occurrence. And then the last one, can you explain what the front seating was for? So make sure to read through all your questions. Make sure that you have the comprehension has been sent on Tapestry. It was sent last week, so it is the comprehension that you will need for this week is attached to that one. So please make sure you are using that. And then make sure you are answering always in full sentences if you are required to write an answer. And remember to read the question. If it says tick 1, you only tick 1. You don't tick more than 1. If you're making it in order, you're going to be reading the paragraph and making sure the statements are in order the same as they would be in the paragraph. Please make sure that you have completed your comprehension and uploaded your work by 4 p.m. this afternoon.